Hi guys, my name is Jelena Hrvoj and I come from Croatia. Who am I? I'm a psychological thriller slash horror slash science fiction writer. I started writing, as probably most writers do, when I was little age. I have shown great affection and love for books and reading in general. And when I was about 10 years old, I wrote my first school play. Then I stopped writing about my teen years because puberty. We all know what that's about. I started writing again when I was about 20 years old, when my boyfriend, in a way, forced me to sit down and finish my first book. From that moment on, it just kept going and going and going. And I published my first book. So, my first published book was Shtorka, and it was published, I don't know, when I was 27. Well, Shtorka is actually something very interesting. It is part of our culture and our folklore, mainly in the part of the region I'm from, and it is called Croatian Zagorje. So it is it is forgotten. Most of my peers really don't know what it is, so I wanted to revive it in a way. And how did I learn about that tradition? Actually, my grandma used to scare me when I was a kid, and she told me that, I don't know, if I went to the attic or somewhere where I could get injured, she told me, "Don't go there. Storka will get you." And we actually didn't know what Storka looked like. We didn't know what Storka was, but we were all afraid of the Storka. And then I decided to put Storka into the figure of my main character in the as well named book Storka, yeah, because it is some kind of how would I put this, wordplay, let's say it like that. Storka resides in the attic in reality, let's say reality, and in the book, Shtorka is schizophrenia, which is placed in the head of Iratorin. As I mentioned earlier, Shtorka is a psychological thriller, and the main thread through the book is the main character Iratorin, who is actually a nice girl but a loner, and she enjoys spending her days working in her garden. So one summer day, a hail destroys her garden, and at the same time, when she was mowing her crops, she got shot by three kids who were playing with a gun in a nearby forest, and that triggered something we will later find out is Shtorka. So in the book, Shtorka is a fictional character uh, who is talking to her in her mind, and it is a separate character actually, but we don't see it. Uh, and it commands her to kill everybody who is doing anything wrong to the world. So she is killing murderers, rapists, I don't know, child molesters, etc., etc. I don't want to spoil the book for you. And I have to also mention the two remaining, let's say, main characters who are Victor Supnia and Marcela Savoyski. Uh, both characters, I won't describe them to you. You will have to read the book for that. But the both characters are very very important for the story, and we can say they are main characters because their lives cross in some part with eras in some ways. Well, you probably have to ask them. Just kidding. Shtorka was published 4 years ago, and it actually became a big success in the matter of months. Uh, Here in Croatia, we mostly publish paperbacks, and it was sold out in the matter of months. That was a I don't know, I was surprised, pleasantly surprised. Uh, and in this way, if some of my Croatian fans are watching, thank you so much. Uh, I don't know what to say about that. It is a huge success. It has gotten its second paperback cover. It is also sold out, and now we are finally going out into the world. So what would I want to say to you? This is a sentence that is coming from an experience. So many have classified Shtorka as a psychological thriller. Many have put it in the genre of horror. It is a book filled with gore, but it is I don't know, a specific genre. Don't put it in a box. Please leave an open mind. The critics have been great. I'm loving writing it. So I also have to mention that Shtorka has a second part, which is called Shtorka Manifest, but we'll talk about that later. And what else can I say? Thank you for watching this. Thank you for looking at this video. Thank you for taking my book into consideration, and I hope you will like it. Bye.